the switches would like to know the time too. I was once saying the same thing, but now I'm the NTP Master. I fear I may have been in this room a little too long by myself. In this nugget, we're going to take a look at the NTP Master Configuration. So we saw in the previous video how to configure an NTP client to go to a server. Now we'll literally learn how to set the server up. And it's a single command. It's a piece of cake. Watch how easy this is. We're going to go right here to this HQ router. It will become the NTP Master. Then we'll, to verify it's all working, we'll go to these guys, configure them to use this as their NTP server and get the time synchronized from there, verifying the stratum and everything works as we think it should. So I'm literally coming right after configuring this guy as the NTP client. So the way that we set this guy up as the master is to go into global configuration mode, type in NTP Master, followed by whatever we would like the stratum number to be. Now, if you just press enter, it will take the stratum number that it's receiving, add one to it, and say that's my stratum number. But we can lie, we can fake it out, we can do whatever we want because it's completely configurable. So just for grins, I'll call this the NTP Master stratum number 5. That's it from the server side of the things. Now let's head on over to the clients themselves. So I'm going to go down to our core switch 1, grab my console cable, jack it in the back right here, and get back to the configuration. Log in. We're on switch number 1, and let's do a quick show IP route. What am I doing? Show IP route. I'm used to routers. Show IP interface brief. This switch doesn't have an IP address yet in the right subnet. Let's fix that. I'm going to go to interface VLAN 1 because we are not using VLAN 1. We're using VLAN 10. No IP address. Exit back out of that. Interface VLAN 10. IP address, and we will use 10.16.0. So the router is 1. Core switch will be 2. The second one, this will be core switch 1. 255.255.255.0. There we go. Bail out, and I will do a show IP interface brief. There we go. We have an IP address. Let's ping it, 10.16.0.1. Make sure that we can reach the router. We can. Now I'm going to do a show clock, see what our current time is. Oh, man. We're going back in time. Global config mode, NTP server will be 10.16.0.1, which will be the router that we're working with. We'll do a show NTP associations. It's configured. Might as well go in here while we're here and do a clock time zone. We'll say Arizona with a -7 offset. Look good. So clock is updated. Show clock. We are in Arizona. Oh, wow, that was fast. Compared to the ISP router, it's like, bam, right there. So we've got 1346, which, I don't know why I feel like I got to show you. That's the time, 1:46, November 21st, and we are synchronized based on the stratum. So let's look at, not the dinosaurs, let's look at the show NTP associations. This guy is synced. Stratum is 4. Isn't that interesting? Now, I remember up here, we typed in NTP, where were we? Right here. NTP Master, and we said the stratum number was 5. And yet now we did the show NTP associations, and it's saying stratum number 4. What's up with that? The stratum number for the NTP Master is only used if it's generating the time itself. Meaning, let's say we set the clock on there and we're like, okay, you are the time source. You're not actually getting it from another NTP server. And we went in there and we said, okay, and we're going to configure you as stratum 5. That's when it would say, okay, well, I'm going to deliver that I'm a stratum 5. But the fact is, it looked at its NTP associations and it realized, well, wait a sec. You said I'm a stratum 5, but I'm actually getting my time from a stratum 3. So I'm going to use that time source instead. I'm not going to, myself try and be the clock and overrule that. That's better. So it's using itself as stratum 3. Thus, our switch synchronized and did a stratum 4. Let's just do switch 2 for repetition's sake so that we can get these commands stuck in our mind. Switch 2. moving the console cable down, hit the enter key a couple times, and get logged in. I'll do a show clock. We are way off. Show NTP associations. And there's a reason I just type AS and hit tab. There's often other shortcuts which are not appropriate. So I'm going to do a global config mode. I will do a NTP, clock time zone, Arizona. Set your time zone if that's what your organizational policy says. Then I will go to NTP Server. We'll make that, oh, shoot, this one probably doesn't have the IP address configured yet either. Let's do show IP interface brief. Yeah, let's fix that. It is part of VLAN 10. We'll go in interface VLAN 1, no IP address. Exit interface VLAN 10. IP address will be 10.16.0.3, which puts it in that same subnet. Ping 10.16.0.1. Zing! Now, NTP Server, and we will do 10.16.0.1. Enter. We're now configured. Show NTP associations. Not yet synced. Show clock. Not yet synced. Waiting. Waiting. There it is. Man, this is it's so much faster than that. Again, I'm telling you, it was like 10, maybe 15 minutes when I did the previous video to get synced up. It was totally enough time to get distracted in social media and waste like an hour of my life. Not really. So I'm going to hit show clock now. Bam, we are synced up. It is now 1:50 on November 21st. We have now set up a Cisco network device to deliver the time via NTP to internal clients. I hope this has been informative for you, and I'd like to thank you for viewing.